Hey, we are continuing the story that we've been telling over the last few weeks, this story that takes place in the biblical book of Exodus. Now, if you haven't been here, that's okay. We're going to make sure you are up to speed before we read our passage today. The story begins with the ancient Jewish people, the Israelites, and they are enslaved in the country of Egypt. They're building pyramids for the Pharaoh. Life is not going well for them. God raises up this man named Moses. Moses is able to lead the people out of Egypt, and God has promised that he is going to take them into a promised land, a land, the Bible says, that is overflowing with milk and honey. Now, this is an ancient way of saying this was a pretty bougie place to live, okay? Like, this was nice. It was definitely a step up from what they had experienced. But along the way, the Israelites do something really, really stupid. We talked about this last week from Exodus 32, how they decided that instead of worshiping the God who had actually set them free, they were going to create a false god, a golden calf, and they were going to worship it. It was tied to like the old gods that they had worshiped in Egypt. And we discussed how like in times of stress in our lives, we will return to the gods that we are most familiar with. Doesn't matter whether they work, it just matters that we're comfortable, familiar with them. And so we'll return to them. And that's exactly what the Israelites did. So Moses finds out what the people are up to. He gets totally ticked. He comes and lays the smack down on every single one of them. And the